Hey you guys, how's it going? As promised, I am doing a follow-up on these Nreal Air AR glasses. I had them for a little while now. Overall, they really work very well. I traveled with them twice. One time I went out to Vegas and it was for one of my 𝙬𝙧 competitions, and I had a lot of alone time. So what I did was I actually put these guys on, sat in a crowded area, and just watched tons of YouTube videos through this thing. So that worked pretty well. And then another time I went on the plane, and again using my iPad, watched a full movie using these speakers here, and they work very well. But what I did was order an additional component, which was the prescription aspects of it. So the Nreal glasses came with these the nose piece, but then these empty lenses. You have to go and get a prescription lens so that for people like me, if I wear contacts or I'm wearing it, it's fine. But during the nighttime, if I take my contacts out, when I put on these glasses, everything is fuzzy. I know, it's weird. How I would explain it is that no matter what, even though it's this close, the image is still a good 8 to 10 feet away. So no matter how you trick your eyes, if you take your contacts out, even though the item's this close, the image is this close, the brain still thinks that it's still 8 to 10 feet away. So therefore you need your glasses. So okay, so there was this advertisement right off the bat from Focus of Rochester, I think it's called, Rochester Optometrist, Rochester Optical, sorry. They had a special during the time of November 25th through December 31st, as you can kind of see here. It's a $40 off prescription. So this prescription at the end of the day cost me a little bit over $100. And the good thing about it is that I would have thought that they just give you the lenses and then you have to install the nose piece yourself. But in reality, if you can kind of tell, it's already mounted for you, so it's ready to go. So all I have to do is swap out the nose piece and put these in. Now, I did use these for a little while, and you know what? They're perfect. So now I can take off my contact lenses and lay in my bed and then watch, whatever I need to want to watch, and then take them off and go right to bed. So that was a huge plus. I would say that the only part that was a little bit troublesome, I wish it had made these nose pieces a little bit easier to switch out, because they did come with that little square piece, and you have to kind of gently pry these out and then slide these in. So from that perspective, that's just a little bit tough. But overall, it worked very, very well. No complaints from me. I really enjoyed the glasses. They're nice, bright, and sharp. And I can use these on all types of devices. What I mean by that is that I can use it on my MacBook Pros. Basically anything that has HDMI out and you have the appropriate wire to go to USB-C, it will power these. These are just a walking monitor on your head. That's all they are. Now, but for some of the Apple devices like the iPhone, you do need this dongle setup. What I mean by that is that it's a two-piece. So when you purchase the adapter itself, it just comes with this. But then you also need the lightning cable. Thanks, Apple, as usual. You need this to plug into here. What you would do is use the adapter, you slide out the additional adapter piece. It's not as easy as it looks. You slide this out, and then you use the Apple dongle and slide it right in, and you will plug your USB-C to USB-C here, and then the image will push right through with your iPhone, that is. That is the only device that really needs the special, because of the lightning cable. Overall, it worked really well. Now, when you use an Android device is where this piece of equipment really shines. What I mean by that is your screen is no longer just 120 inches per se, or I forgot the exact number, sorry. But it will really expand. And then you can also use the Android application and really go AR with it. That worked pretty well, but I'm not an Android user. Justin is, and he tried it out, and it worked pretty well for him. And I did try it with his phone. It did also work well. There are questions out there that, can you use these glasses on your PS5, PS4, Xboxes, and so forth, gaming consoles in general? And yes, you can, because again, all you need is a device that can push out a signal using HDMI and into this particular dongle here, into HDMI, and then a USB-C to USB-C, and you can use it. Again, the image here is 1080p, so don't expect to game in 2K or 4K. For the money, I think that they're not super pricey, but they're still a little bit on the pricey side. And overall, I think they work really well. I really do. So I think that these glasses are worth the investment. One additional note. In the instruction, it does show you that the glasses itself will tilt. And you just have to use a little bit of force. It's kind of scary. You would think you break it. But this hinge right here actually flexes. So it would, as you can see, you can hear it clicking. It can click into 3 positions. The most flat, and then slightly tilted, and then extremely tilted. Depending on the shape of your face, me being Asian, I have a low bridge, I think it's what they call it. I have to tilt the screen in the medium form to get the image, so I can see the images inside a lot better. Again, I would highly recommend this, especially if you travel a lot, if you're on the plane, sitting in a crowded room. The speaker works pretty well, but just like the other vlogger says, the best way to use it is use a pair of speakers, meaning that a pair of headphones, might that be earbuds or headphones, to go over top of these, and it would function much better. Overall, again, I like these. Do comment below if you have any questions. Hit me up. I will link the website for the prescription lenses below. It works. That's all I can say. The only improvement I would say is that Nreal, please improve upon the swappability of the nose piece to the prescription lenses for people that wear his glasses. Now, one last note: if you wear glasses and if you cannot go over the top, it's very, very uncomfortable if you try to wear these over your regular glasses. Just as a note. But overall, again, if you wear contacts, no problems. If you have regular vision, perfect. But if you do wear day in and day out traditional glasses like my son does, you have to get a specific prescription to work with these. So again, I hope everyone had a great Christmas. Reach out, comment below. Till next time, thanks. Take care.